I see.
Yeah, we should probably go bail out Chao if no one's been able to get into contact with him. He's probably in some trouble. Anyway, Joongi Han's good against Charm, Brainwash, and Rage because he's a cool and collected customer.
I mean, I think it's more because they only explain it later though, right?
Yeah, they do explain like his deal later on in his drink links.
Yeah.
Anyway, he comes with the exclusive Hitman class. It's great at single target like enemy attacks, but it also has a couple of AoE stuff that's pretty good too.
Yeah, one in particular I've always been fond of and will happily abuse.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I've never been the biggest fan of that, but we'll get to it. There's some garbage bag men. So my favorite attack of his is head trauma. It's absurdly strong for some reason, just like that first, like, you know, him grabbing the dude's head. Like, that does way more damage than it really should. Given the MP cost of that. Like, it costs 6. He also comes with the gun skills by default, which makes him particularly valuable in that sense.
I'm not backing down. I wouldn't underestimate me.
Take this. Cool. Check this out.
Honestly, you could probably just leave him in the Hitman class for the rest of the game and he'd be just fine.
Yeah, Joongi Han can easily just be a one-trick pony.
Seriously, all he needs is head trauma. That came out wrong. But yeah, he's kind of like Eri in that like he's very physical focused and he's very fast and strong. His defense is not like the greatest, and I guess his MP pool is kind of lacking there, but that might just be because he hasn't, you know, gotten a bunch of job levels. But he's probably my second favorite party member, like behind Eri. Yeah, I guess that normal attack there was just to like show how strong head trauma is in comparison, because fucking Christ, that head grab is ridiculous. I actually didn't know that when I was playing the game for the first time, and I only realized it after watching a couple speedruns, and I noticed like how much they abused fucking head trauma. It's like Peppermill Blow, and it's just like in how you just don't expect it to be as stupidly strong as it actually is.
Yeah.
Joongi Han's weapons are... He uses brass knuckles. I like that she can somehow infuse lightning into some band-aids, or bandages, rather.
Sure. Didn't you see it was barbed wire?
Ah.
Almost there.
Also, this is the part of the game that, like, I forget if we've mentioned it, but just how, like, a game like this with all the options it gives you really needs to have something identical or very similar to Final Fantasy Tactics 2 Advanced or Advanced 2, whatever, where like you have, I guess like also any other game that uses it, but there needs to be a tech tree that you know that you can see and research and do that, and then just have the copies that you would buy for all your characters, have that only be money. That way, like, you're not only using the resources that you would in the case already, but you divide it from having to do that all the time, which is super annoying.
Yeah.
Also because, like, you can't tell what you built already unless, like, you have a spreadsheet of everything you've purchased and whatever.
Yeah, it's really annoying trying to remember all of that.
Like, the day I go back to this game after not having touched it for, like, 2 years or whatever, I'll be like, I don't remember anything. How do I just get a trainer or, like, a cheat engine to work with it so you can just give me more powerful stuff?
Hey.
Are you guys the new Great Wall of Eugene show? Is that what's going on here?
Hey.
I could have gone on living without that knowledge.
I like that this is that Yuki-han's just kind of amused that he's learning this for the first time. And that they somehow didn't know that he was a kind of a perv.
Look, even the Ichinjo know not to put cameras in bathrooms or whatever.
Right.
Alright. Another day, another tangle with a Jangin crew.
Watch me.
I wouldn't underestimate. Here we go.
It would be nice if Jungi-han started with that skill. I think he used it in the boss fight against us, the Divine Shot skill, like that AoE we were talking about earlier, but oh well. It's fine. When he can just erase a dude just by looking at them, that's all he really needs to do.
Yeah, but imagine if he could erase the entire field.
We gotta work our way up to that, unfortunately.
Cool. Come on now. Eyes on me.
Did I knock him away from the second hit? That's kind of weak.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You're gonna get stomped.
I'm surprised by how much health he has, though.
This one.
Yeah, that seems more likely now that I'm actually looking at how much damage I'm doing to him.
I'm not that. I got this. I'll show you.
I got this. You're in for it.
Here we go. Try this on the side. You sure you want to get
I feel like I've gotten a lot of turns and he hasn't gotten, or this is his first one.
Well.
Yeah, but
Have
they
we
make you
talked about-
bleed, which is pretty crazy.
A little. Have we talked about like how turns in this game kind of work? Like it's weird. Like the faster characters sometimes will be able to move before, twice before other characters.
God,
This sucks.
do that
Like-
more. Also, yeah, I'm fairly certain we've mentioned it before, but there's no, like, I forget if there's, like, a proper ladder for it, so it's harder to see his true effects.
Yeah, like you can't. There's no like indicator like I guess Final Fantasy X has that lets you see what the turn order is.
Does R2 not do it? Because when I'm looking at the UI, it looks like it would be the thing.
I think R2 is just the auto battle.
Excellent.
Oh. Obviously, like we've seen that the UI shows like who's next, but yeah, when there's no when it's not more thorough, it's harder to tell the impact of speed.
Yeah, but you'll oftentimes you'll see like Eri or Jungi Han moving multiple times before like Ichiban or Adachi can have a single turn.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, but it can be a little harrowing when your enemies are just as fast as those two. Not that that happens a lot, but, you know. Dude, you're the one coming after us. This time, at least.
I mean, at least we can always count on someone spilling the bean.
And it's always this guy. If we ever have any dirt on the Liumang that we need to dig up, let's just go find him.
Basically.
We already know how to put the screws to him. Alright, just gonna skip ahead to the actual restaurant, because nothing of interest really happened in the meantime.
Oh, now we're skipping to the...
Shh, don't tell them. And yes, this is a bit of a dungeon, so make sure you're ready. Make sure you got enough food and potions and all that stuff.
Yo. Yeah.
This would have so much more impact if it was voiced.
Yeah.
Guy needs to work on his technique, by the way.
And his men need to work on coming out at the same time.
I think it's for dramatic effect. You slowly fill up the room, you know?
I guess, but the way they came out still felt a little sloppy.
If they were ninjas, I'd agree. They should all just like suddenly appear, but
You're gonna be a whirlwind. I have secrets too. Let's start the show.
I always think the spinning queen moves closer to the target than it actually does. It's kind of annoying to plan around, honestly.
Take this.
well, I feel like at a certain point you realize like what. Excuse me, where like you want someone to use their abilities, because you can't be interrupted, which is like the dumbest thing ever. That like if you use a skill, you can't be interrupted for it, but a regular attack you can.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Like, they make such a big deal about, like, being interrupted if you just do a normal attack, but then, like, skills don't have that.
So it's kind of like always target someone further in the back. Like if you had like a Adachi, when you got the charge or whatever he's got, where he like roars and like why would you never? Like, why wouldn't you target the guy way in the back every time?
Watch me.
It's kind of why, like, as well, I don't bother focusing much on, or as much on, like, defense. Because there's not much of a point if you can just be, like, if you have enough mana for all of your characters to just rush the boss or whatnot, or, like, whatever special character in the background, just do that.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Check this out. I want to go away.
Let's go. My thanks.
I believe these Liumang men are basically like I forget what class it is, but you can fight them on the streets, like the Kung Fu Masters or something. They have basically the same moveset, including that dragon sweep, which is like 3 rapid kicks in a row.
Right.
You find them a lot at like in Chinatown.
I feel the stats going up. I'll take it.
Also, I do like the battle theme that plays in this dungeon.
Got it.
I like how Ari was just over in the corner there because she wasn't in the cutscene.
Same as always.
Yeah. It's always fun to like have that little reminder. Or at least I find it fun. A lot of other people just find it annoying that she's not in cutscenes. As I'm sure we've mentioned before.
Yeah.
I think I was just curious what would happen if I left the dungeon. So yeah, if you do need to prepare, you can leave. Zhao's not going anywhere, and they're not going to do anything to him, I guess.
Can you even do that anywhere else in this game?
You know, I'm not sure.
Should I open
I
it?
feel like you can.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think you can leave Seiryu HQ. I don't think you can leave the Komi Jewel
Certainly can't leave
hideout.
the sewers.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Well.
Guys, I hope you turned the burners off before coming to fight us.
Ah.
That seems like something you do when you want to torture someone, not to like honor your boss or whatever.
Something makes me think this restaurant is just no good.
I'm not back. Let's start the show.
Yeah, this place really went downhill when the new management took over.
I wouldn't underestimate
Check
you.
this out.
Right. You sure you can beat me?
Let's go.
I like that he stood up just to die from his bleed, or you know, just to die from bleeding out.
That's that. Defeated.
Look at all the food here. It'd be a waste just to leave it.
Read my mind there. Hey, maybe we could take some to go.
Hey, people, did you forget we're on a mission here?
All right, Adachi, we'll just eat it here.
What
Fine.
a buzzkill.
Just gonna go around, steal their liquid nitrogen. Oh man, a shark fin bun. I'm glad that this dungeon has left a very convenient healing point just in the middle of it. Although they could use some lights in their walk-in freezer here.
Look, they couldn't even afford fresh ingredients. What do you expect from these guys?
Got it.
I don't know where I got the other pair of iron gloves from for Jungi-han.
I'm just gonna say, like, probably beating somebody.
Probably. Oh man, someone threw out a perfectly good mango pudding.
Perfectly good.
Should I open it?
Yeah, it's gonna suck when it's one of those mimic.
I don't feel like there's a whole lot of mimics outside of the ones in like the sewer dungeons.
Yeah, they're very rare. I just like the idea of like the most unassuming, small, like dense area. There just happens to be a mimic there.
What?
Your fight is like in just entirely like within 5 square meters.
Oh man, it'd be pretty funny if I could just like knock him over the railing.
I think it'd just be funny and like if you were super unprepared and just like weren't paying attention whatsoever, and like you just give him AOE attack, and it's just like does a bunch of damage to you.
Oh no.
It's like, oh yeah, you just gotta learn the weaknesses or whatever, and well, you're good.
How exciting.
Oh man, he's got a Wolverine claw.
I'm not backing down.
Bring it on.
I have secrets too. Say cheese.
What?
I would underestimate me.
I forgot to mention, but Jungi-han also has a bunch of status moves too. I think he might be one of the only party members who has moves specifically just to inflict ailments more than just do damage. You know, ailments as a bonus. Like he can throw like, you okay there, Ichiban? He can throw a bag to make enemies fall asleep. He can poison enemies. I think he's the only source of poison damage in the game that you have access to. In fact. Just for the poison damage alone, I think he's one of the most valuable party members because poison is pretty solid overall in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're fighting a tiger now. If the tiger in the cage wasn't already, you know, a tip-off.
Watching tigers while you eat? I will never understand rich people.
Hey, I can get behind it. Tigers are just like house cats, but bigger.
Oh, sure. It's so cute when they're about to maul you.
Yeah, I'm with her on this one, Adachi-san. I don't want to end up as a tiger snack. Yeah.
So, because it's a non-humanoid enemy, we can't do things like the pepper mill blow on it, and I don't think we can give it head trauma.
I got this.
No, there's actually a lot of moves that get disabled. Also, just because like it's too big, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a world.
I'm pretty sure there's
forget
at least
what
one tag team that doesn't work.
Oh, almost certainly, yeah.
I'll show you.
I think
Because
it's-
the model just wouldn't play nice with the model.
Yeah, I want to say it might be Ichiban's, but that or Adachi's. I'm forgetting which one.
Do this.
Let's see.
The tail on it. Space, whatever.
Okay, I'm not backing down.
Bring it on.
I wonder if it's
The night's still young, you know.
it reacts to. Oh, it does react to that. That's kind of weird. Down, Tony, down.
So yeah, Ichiban can use his essence.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to cut it out with whatever you're doing.
This fight honestly is kind of annoying. It takes a lot longer than it really should. But it is weak to gun.
Well, I mean, you gotta hunt it, right?
You sure you want to get hurt?
You know, I never considered that.
Like, how do you not like Rapid Shot?
Rapid Shot is great. It's Divine Shot that I'm kind of iffy on.
See how it's done?
But yeah, this fight is basically just gonna be 3 machine like rapid fire or people like rapid firing into this tiger while Ichiban plays support.
You sure you can beat me?
Let's go!
I'll show you a fight.
I'm trying to remember how
Guys.
I beat Giant Tiger.
You're gonna be a world.
I feel it involved a special thing we haven't seen yet.
Try this on the side.
Because I certainly didn't have machine gun love there.
You're gonna be in a world.
Prepare to suffer.
Let's get it going!
Sure you can beat
Man, this thing is hardy as shit.
Yeah.
Let's give him hell!
Also, like, it teleporting for single claw is so disorienting.
I have secrets
You're
too.
in it now!
Yeah, I think it Cosmic Bleed was also a thing that I was really annoyed by.
I don't blame you. This thing does hit really hard.
Yeah. It does. I forget. Can Ferocious Tiger stun as well?
Like, can it stun you or can it be stunned?
Can it stun as in can it stun? Not be
Maybe?
stun.
I don't remember.
Done.
I just don't really like how long this fight takes and
Yeah.
with how much health this thing has and how much damage it does. It's if you, I highly recommend bringing this specific party and making sure Eri and Psycho have both gone through Matriarch enough to get that gun skill.
I got
Sure you
this!
can beat me?
Can't wait to get curious once more and check to see like what other weaknesses it has other than gun, and then find out it's electricity.
I don't think it's electricity. I'm pretty sure I've hit it with that.
Excellent.
Nice.
Well, that was fun.
It was a thing.
I'm a little disappointed the cage is closed because I feel like that would be a good place to like hide a treasure, but oh well.